Houston, a city in crisis, continued. Women forced to become men. Yes, it's true, and here's why. The erosion of gender norms. The chaos in Houston has blurred the lines of traditional gender roles. The constant threat of violence, pervasive power outages, and a crumbling social infrastructure have forced women to adopt more practical and often more masculine roles to navigate daily life. Taking on protective roles. The need for self-defense and protection has pushed many women to adopt roles traditionally associated with men. This includes learning self-defense, carrying weapons, and adopting a more aggressive stance in public to deter potential threats. Physical transformation. The transformation is not just in behavior but also in physical appearance. To avoid becoming targets, some women have opted for shorter hairstyles and more androgynous clothing. The goal is to blend in and avoid unwanted attention in a city where standing out can be dangerous. The emotional toll. This forced transformation is taking a significant emotional toll on women. The loss of traditional femininity and the constant need to be on guard erode their sense of identity and self-worth. Megan Lewis, a therapist working in Houston, observes, "The psychological impact on women is profound. They are dealing with the loss of their traditional roles and the added stress of constant vigilance. Many are experiencing anxiety, depression, and a deep sense of loss over the lives they used to lead." The power crisis and gender roles. The ongoing power crisis exacerbates these issues. With frequent outages, traditional household tasks have become more challenging, pushing women to adopt more resilient and resourceful approaches to daily life. This often means taking on roles and responsibilities that were previously shared or male-dominated. The shift in social dynamics. The changing gender dynamics are also affecting relationships and social structures. Traditional family roles are shifting as everyone adapts to the new realities of life in Houston. Brian Carter, a sociologist, notes, "We're seeing a breakdown of traditional gender roles as both men and women adapt to survive. This has led to a more egalitarian approach in some households, but it also creates new tensions as everyone adjusts to these new roles." No return to normalcy. For many women in Houston, the hope of returning to traditional gender roles and a sense of normalcy seems increasingly unlikely. The adaptations they have made are not temporary but necessary responses to an environment that shows no signs of improvement. A high school teacher, Rachel Green, summarizes the sentiment, "We've had to become more like men to survive. It's not something we want, but it's our reality. I don't see things changing anytime soon, so we must keep adapting." Conclusion: the new reality for Houstonian women. The crisis in Houston has fundamentally altered the lives of its residents, particularly women. Forced to adopt traditionally masculine traits and behaviors, they navigate a harsh and unpredictable environment where survival often trumps personal identity and traditional gender roles. The power outages, violence, and social upheaval have created a new, more pragmatic reality where the lines between male and female roles are increasingly blurred. This transformation underscores the severity of Houston's crisis and the profound impact it has on the everyday lives of its citizens.